know, real nail biter.
Yeah.
4 games there versus Street Rat. Probably wants to compose himself, heading into quite the juggernaut that is BluStriker.
He had to do 3 sets in a row, so he needs kind of some time to cool off. But and he's getting some right now. I think he's on his phone chilling. So
because Atlas really he's ran quite the gauntlet since going into losers, losing to ISG in winners quarters finals. Atlas has ran through Duke, Salt King, Sergio, EBK, and now Street Rat.
a pretty good losers run.
All back to back with not really much of a break. You know, normally I ask every player, I say, hey, after every set, you need a break before you play again? And Atlas every time is like, no, put me back in. So he's really hungry to play.
Yeah.
All right. Street Rat, can we run an ads real quick? All right, so let me tell y'all about some good stuff we got going on here. Let's follow Last Stop Gaming. These people are wonderful. They have provided us with 10 high-quality gaming monitors. That way you'll never have to play on a laggy setup or a setup without sound at Moonlight Tournament Series. We want to give you the best experience down to the little things like the monitors you play on. Thank you to Last Stop Gaming for providing us with those monitors, as well as strong social media support and all kinds of other stuff behind the scenes. They sponsored our boy Street Rat. Shouts to LSG. The Elite Local, my man Elite, best Ike in Texas, arguably top 10 in Houston, has his own local. Just moved venues. I'm not sure where the new one is, but definitely make sure to check out the Elite Local. I've been multiple times. Elite runs a really strong event. For sure, check it out. Mob. Shouts to Mob. Strong crew. You know, we saw EBK here in top 4. Street Rat's a member of Mob as well. Also strong TOs running Mob Madness on Sundays. Spaceland, I believe, on Saturdays. And now they've just announced playoffs, which is going to be a really big event coming to Houston. We have Chag, Meister, Javi. Don't quote me on Javi. I know Chag and Meister are coming for sure. Some really big names going to be coming out to Houston, out to Texas, support that event. It's going to be crazy. Shouts to Mob. They put on good stuff every time. Also, again, we don't have a graphic. I just want to mention, come out to Spiral Mountain, put on by Banjo and I. That event's going to be crazy. Brought to you by the same team that brought you Houston Tech Rodeo. Make sure to make it out. Now getting into grand finals, BluStriker and Atlas. BluStriker starting off strong, running across the stage, getting his first combo in.
Like we've seen before, BluStriker's not your typical Sonic here. He likes to approach. That's kind of scary.
Yeah, fast Sonic. I was talking to him earlier. He was like, oh, I'm fast Sonic. I was like, that doesn't exist.
Misses the F smash here. He's going to pay a price for that. Back there, pancakes. Yep.
You know, it's interesting to see Atlas stick with the Pika into this matchup. And, you know, you have to wonder yourself, is that a matchup choice or is that I just went through a strong set with Pika. I know my Pika's warmed up.
Yeah.
Let me start it out with Pika. Either way, I think good decision on his part. Working out so far with an even game.
It's actually very even right now, 89 to 83. Nothing too crazy right now. It can be anyone's game here. Oh, homing attack is going to miss. Almost causes an SD, but the air dodge, really good on Sonic.
BluStriker just, you know, barely making it through. I believe his up B is invincible as well, because I definitely saw him go through that Thunderbolt, and I was like, huh.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know he could do that.
Atlas here is just throwing out T-jokes like, I mean, scary. Sonic is scary, so.
BluStriker putting out all the pressure off stage. Atlas closing out with his first stock of the set going into Atlas.
89%. Not too bad, honestly. Not too shabby. You might see some loops here, some strings.
If you're Atlas, you're really happy to be having this lead. You know, BluStriker, last we saw of him, he was in, I believe, New Jersey, somewhere in Tri-State. He won an event over names like Sinji, John Number, Zamba, really strong names. Really made quite the showing for himself. Now he's back here in Texas, proving himself, you know, definitely a big shark to take down. Atlas.
Oh, and that.
Unfortunate. Makes it back.
Makes it back, but that
to
F
two
smash,
frame.
the 2 frame, that was really good. And now we have it at No, we have it even here. T-Jolt is gonna cancel out Spin Dash, so that might be really good for Atlas, just spamming T-Jolt.
Yeah, definitely a questionable force smash there. I'm not sure if that could have hit. Atlas obviously knowing better than me. I'm sure it could have. CB in Twitch chat saying Atlas is cracked. He sure is. He's putting on a show. But right as I say that,
Yeah.
BluStriker closing out that second stock, giving himself his first real lead of the set of the game.
A little bit of damage with that spring. Kind of stalls out that F smash, which is good. Like, his F smash is super long for no reason.
Yeah. And you know, I'm really appreciating the option coverage here from BluStriker. A lot of the times with Sonics, like you were saying earlier, BluStriker a little more of the aggressive Sonic. A lot of the times with Sonic players, you see them working so hard, I think, to be as safe as possible that maybe they miss opportunities. BluStriker has really just been smothering Atlas this entire stock with all of his option coverage.
Yeah.
Not letting him move.
And Atlas already at 100% here. He was good. Oh,
There it
barely
is.
misses. Yep.
BluStriker closing out game 1 with a 2 stock. If you're Atlas,
Oh, I think vibration. Yeah.
oh, Rumble was off. Oh, because BluStriker plays with the Pro Controller, and EBK turned off Pro Controller Rumble. BluStriker turning Pro Controller Rumble on. As a Pro Controller user, I will say people who use Pro Controller Rumble, psychopaths.
Hey, I love the Rumble, dude.
Oh,
Like,
you use Pro Controller too, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Man, all these Pro Controllers here, it's a TO's worst nightmare.
Yeah, dude. Like, when someone is like, when they finish their set, they just like lost. They're like, "Ugh, whatever, and then they just throw their Pro Controller in their backpack or whatever, and lo and behold, it connects a few games later.
As a quick aside, the reason I play on Pro Controller actually has nothing to do with my personal preference. But I realized when I was TOing back in Smash 4, and Pro Controllers were a way bigger issue then, that if I had a Pro Controller, I could disconnect Pro Controllers. So I started on playing on Pro Controller just so I could be a better TO. Going back into the game, however, though, Atlas sticking with the Pikachu. You know, I was really questioning if we'd be seeing a character switch with Atlas's large roster, but saying, you know what, fell apart at the end there, but I had a strong start. I know I can pull this through, keeping the Pikachu. Give me 1 second.
He misses the F smash.
No, I was gonna come. Well, okay, you got it. I was gonna commentate for a little, I guess. Oh, okay.
Atlas here, good stage pick on Town, giving him a little bit of more room to breathe here. With the T-Jolts and all that, homing attack though, it's really benefiting Sonic here. Almost he gets back airs off of it. Ooh, almost gets that back air here. Luckily that air dodge was able to stall him out just for long enough. Yeah, BluStriker just honestly like putting up pressure, making sure his opponent doesn't have room to breathe. Oh, gets the fair, pretty high percentage here. Oh no! Okay, that was almost a stock there.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to handle some TO things. But BluStriker, again, with a strong lead, closing out the stock at 60%, I believe.
Yeah.
70 post-hit. Town and City really coming in clutch for BluStriker here. And now if I'm BluStriker, I'm saying, all right, I'm at 143.
Yeah.
I'm Sonic. You have to approach me.
Yeah, and that's what they're doing right now. He's just like,
Atlas very reluctant to go in, saying, all right, maybe he'll try and pull aggro Sonic again.
Yeah.
BluStriker saying, no, sir. You want to kill me? You have to earn it.
oh, almost gets that Nair conversion, but just barely misses.
All right.
Catches jump.
Strong pressure ledge here. BluStriker looking for another early kill off stage. Atlas made it up top. Just end up on the other side.
Rage
Forward smash.
Forward smash.
Takes it. 3 stock for BluStriker. All right, if you're BluStriker, you're feeling really confident right here, and if you're Atlas, you're wondering
yeah.
how your other characters fare versus Sonic.
Yeah, Pikachu's not quite working out here. He got 2 stocked last game, got 2 stocked this game.
3 stocked.
3
this
stocked
game.
this game.
So yeah,
I think we're gonna see some character changes here.
I would not be surprised to see. Well, I don't know, because he doesn't play a lot of Mythra, and I feel like Pyra alone. Well,
Yeah.
I guess you can. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how Pyra would deal with Sonic. You know?
I only see like side B, but you can only use
Yeah.
that so much.
Yeah.
But we are gonna see Pyra Mythra here, so let's see how Atlas like goes with
Yeah. You know, Bowser Sonic, as a former Bowser man, will tell you, is not a fun matchup.
it.
So I definitely knew we weren't going to be seeing any of that.
Switches to Mythra here.
Yeah, and I think that's the call. Against Sonic, you really have to keep the Mythra out. Which, you know, if you're Atlas, you haven't played much Mythra all day. You do have to be a little worried about how warmed up is this Mythra.
Yeah.
But, you know, so far, doing all right, keeping a close game. Definitely better than the Pika was in game 2 there.
Mm-hmm.
And you gotta
Atlas is kind
appreciate
of waiting out, yeah.
Atlas there. Any percent lead he says he says you're gonna approach me.
Yeah.
Because approaching into Sonic there, terrifying.
Mm-hmm. We see a stigma against like camping and zoning, but like honestly, it's really good in Ultimate.
It is. When I stopped being a consistent own tour is when I started deciding to camp.
Yeah, it can be boring, but man, will it like
It gets the job done.
Yeah, it gets the job done.
And you're seeing here, you know, especially against a character like Sonic, approaching into Sonic is terrifying. So Atlas doing the smart choice, saying if I have any percent lead, you're coming to me.
Yeah, when BluStriker approaches, things become a little bit more predictable. So a lot more chances to retreat, run away.
Definitely a weaker point for Sonic. You know, you want your opponent approaching, and Atlas taking his first real lead of the set, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
At least his first stock lead. I'm not sure if he had game one ever.
Yeah.
You know, maybe saying the Pythra switch is working out for him. BluStriker though,
Yeah, BluStriker.
evening
he's
up
like,
immediately.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not taking any chances. I'm making sure you're dead. Ooh, nice foresight there.
Foresight, getting a punish.
Yeah, foresight's really good. It's kind of hard to catch Pyra here when they run away. Oh, just that's
Barely too low after the
barely too
spring.
low.
He would have made it to ledge, but hitting the spring, there was nothing he could have done there.
Yeah.
After the spring hit him, he was dead either way. So, you know, as much as it seems like an unfortunate SD, it was really good on BluStriker to force that situation.
Now we need Atlas to pull like a miracle here. Another like.
Atlas, maybe looking for one of those raw forward smashes he hit on EBK.
Yeah.
But I don't
and
know if you're
that's-
getting anything like that against
yep.
Sonic, and there it is.
There it is, the Gimp.
BluStriker,
BluStriker
your
wins.
champion of Moonlight Tournament Series number 3.
No sets dropped.
Closing out, no games
No
dropped.
games dropped. So really good on BluStriker here.
Really going into it saying, you know, some people are wondering, could I be the best player in Texas? Really making a strong showing here today, not dropping the game. BluStriker, can we get you for a quick interview? All right.
I'm gonna hop off.
All right. Shouts to Snook, providing amazing commentary through top 8. And now we're here with BluStriker, our champion of Moonlight Tournament Series number 3. How are you feeling, man?
I'm tired.
You're tired? Yeah.
I came from a 7-hour drive over here. Now I'm gonna go home. Well, I'm gonna go to the hotel and I'm
Yeah.
gonna chill for Anime Houston. I
Of
came here
course.
today to get some warm-ups in.
That's good. That's good. Yeah, I have to hand that to you. You know, you texted me that you were thinking about coming. I was like, man, didn't he make a 7-hour drive today? So I gotta respect that grind. You know, and you showing up today, taking first place Moonlight Tournament Series number 3, not dropping a single game, making a really strong showing for yourself. You feeling good? Getting ready for Anime Houston?
I do feel good.
That's good.
I do feel like I'm a little bit still rusty, but I think I'll get it done by Saturday.
That's awesome. That's good to hear. Yeah. Anime Houston, for anyone who's not aware, really big tournament this Saturday in Houston. Definitely check it out. It's going to be a big deal. BluStriker will, of course, be there visiting us from the Rio Grande Valley right now. Yeah, and so you are number 1 in RGV, right?
Yes.
And
then I'm number 4 in Texas.
number 4 in Texas officially after that tournament in New Jersey, was it?
New Jersey and New York.
In New Jersey and New York, you know, you had some strong showings out there, looking to prove yourself, potentially number 1 in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
That's my goal.
That's awesome. That's awesome. You know, and you really put on some strong showings everywhere you've gone. You might be making a good claim for it. Anything you'd like to say for the people?
Sonic's a top tier, and that's all I gotta say.
I absolutely agree. I absolutely agree. All right. Well, thank you for coming out. You know, I respect your grind coming from a 7-hour drive to a Smash tournament. Get some rest tonight. You definitely deserved it.
I will.
Have a good night.
You too.
All right. Yeah, we're done. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. As always, thank you for everyone who shows up, for all my commentators, everything. Have a good rest of your night.